Hi, welcome to Diamonds and Crochet. My name is Erica. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about my thoughts and feelings of working on 3 Diamond Art Club Puffygator kits. I had never worked on a Puffygator kit before I decided to work on these 3. I made them all for 3 little girls in my life, my 2 nieces and my boyfriend's daughter. It was really important to me that they were all kind of similar, so I wanted to go with the same artist. Puffygator kits are very colorful, or I should say her artwork is very colorful. They are usually of animals, all things that are very kid-friendly. The trick was finding one that was individualized for each kid, and I think I was able to do that. But anyways, so this is the first kit that I completed, my very first Puffygator kit that I completed. It is called Blue Girl. It is 42.6 centimeters by 45.7 centimeters. I did not add any special drills to any of these kits. The kit itself, this one came with 3 ABs. I think that they were placed wonderfully. I had no complaints with the placement of the ABs on this kit. I have already, I'm sure, talked about the why I picked out each kit for each girl, but long story short, my youngest niece really likes cloud leopards. This looks like a leopard cloud to me. It's hard to find cloud leopards, so I thought I could convince her on that. And it's also the colors that she likes. She's more of a fan of jewel tone colors versus pastels, so I thought this one would be a really good kit for her. It was actually the first one I picked out. I picked out this one for her. I didn't collect any of the trash drills on this kit. I did this kit before I decided I was going to make a channel, but I do remember specifically that number 28, it's a I remember it specifically. It was number 28. I don't know exactly which color it was, other than it was one of these periwinkly purple colors. But I really do think it's this one that I'm pointing at right here. It had a lot of square drills in it, to the point where, like, I very specifically remember every single time I put it into my tray and I shook it and I lined up the drills, I would have to pick out like 4 or 5 square drills every single time, and then I would still accidentally get one on my multi-placer. It was frustrating. I had plenty of round drills left over, so like the square drills didn't take away from how many round drills I've got, but it was just annoying to have to always pick them out every single time. They were perfect square drills. There was no flaws to any of them. They were just square, and this is a round kit. I don't have a start date for this kit other than I started it in May, but I do have a finish date, and my finish date was June 8th. So I started it in May and I finished it June 8th. I seem to remember that this one worked up extremely fast. It was the only kit I was working on at the time, and I love blue, so I was very motivated to keep working on this one. Sometimes if I don't like a color and a kit has a lot of that color in it, it can slow me down. I'm one of those people. If a kit has a lot of the same colors in it, but they're colors that I like, it can make me want to just work on it. This was one of those kits. It's also kind of small on the smaller size, so I don't think this one took me more than 2 weeks. And I'm being generous with the 2 weeks. I really worked this one up quickly for me. I I work a full-time job and I share my crafting time between diamond painting and crochet. If all I did was work on this and instead of crochet too, I probably could have worked it up even faster. But I enjoyed, for my first Puffygator kit, I really enjoyed it. So the second kit that I completed is called A Little Magic. I'm going to try and bring it up so you guys can see it. It is 50.7 centimeters by 60.8 centimeters. This kit has 4 ABs in it. Again, I didn't add anything extra to it. I love pinks and purples, so I never got bored of working on this one. But I want to say, if you're someone who's not the biggest fan of pinks and purples, you might get bored working on this one. You might need something more in your color palette to go along with it, because this whole canvas is pretty much just pink and purple. There's a little bit of yellow in there, and the yellow does a beautiful job of giving the, I think it's a lioness, giving the lioness a glow light effect. I have no real big complaints on this one. I did save the trash drills for this and Twilight Vibes. I saved them in the same container because I was working on them together. So when I show you Twilight Vibes, I'll show you the trash drills. This is a round kit. I don't know if I said that. Lots of multi-placing. This kit had lots of areas with multi-placing, and that really helped me get the sections done quickly. I did. I was going to say, I don't think I had a start date specific, but I do. I started it on June 10th and I finished it July 16th. And I don't have any notes written down about drill problems or quality problems. And I don't really remember having any, like I did with Blue Girl, having a bunch of squares in one of the colors. Every once in a while, you'll get a hitchhiker drill, a random wrong color. That's not uncommon for any diamond kit, and trash drills are normal for any diamond kit. So I don't remember this one having more than a normal amount. And then my last Puffygator kit that I completed is Twilight Vibes. It is 37.8 by 52.3 centimeters. This one is the square. It had 4 ABs in it. I loved working on this kit. This kit's probably my personal favorite of the 3. It has every color in it imaginable, and I just love that. There's not a whole lot of confetti. There's some checkerboarding here and there, but it's for detail and it's important to the image. Most of the confetti that's in it is line blocking confetti, so you can still place it with a multi-placer. This kit I started on June 11th and I finished it July 20th. I worked on it pretty much every other day with a little magic. So I'm pretty happy with the time frame that I got these 2 done in for myself. I'm happy with that. I really loved the AB placements in this one. It highlights the feathers and the flames. The tiger has this glowing effect. I call it the flames. There's quite a bit of AB in there. There's also ABs around these feathers that's in there. Really pretty. There's also quite a bit of ABs around the glow down here, the twilight glow down there. That's really pretty. I know my niece is going to love it. She loves pastel colors, so I'm not at all worried about that. I will show you the trash drills I collected for both Twilight Vibes and A Little Magic. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot. So I was pretty impressed by that. For 2 kits, that amount of trash drills really isn't a lot. Most of the drills were square, which isn't that surprising. They were mostly just little imperfections, like a little extra piece hanging off of one of the sides or a hole in the middle, just a little imperfection, but enough of one that I didn't want to put it on the canvas. Every single company is going to have trash drills. What I collected really is not a lot for 2 kits. I guess I wanted to do this post-review video because I'm about to send these away. I know as I've been working on them, I've been telling you all that I'm going to be giving these kits to my boyfriend so he can mount them on wooden frames for me. He said he wanted me to get them to him early because he wasn't sure how long it would take him to do it. So the earlier the better, so I decided to get them done and give them to him. I've gotten kind of attached to these kits. I really enjoyed working on them. Every time I worked on them, I thought of the little girl that was going to be getting them, which also added to the joy of working on them. So it's going to be sad to drop them off somewhere and not have them with me. So I wanted to do a little post review kind of for myself, just to go back and look at them. And I mean, when I'm with my boyfriend, I can always go and look at them if I want to. It's just they won't be right here with me. If you are a fan of color and you like working on animals, definitely check out Puffygator kits. I'm usually a portrait fan, unless it's an animal that I have, like a poodle or a guinea pig, because I have a standard poodle and I have guinea pigs. I don't typically gravitate towards the animal kits, but I had such a blast with all the fun colors in these kits that I'm going to start looking at Puffygator. She's an artist I'm going to start looking at. And I know that she's not just with Diamond Art Club. I believe she's also with Distracted by Diamonds, and I think she might have some kits over there that Diamond Art Club doesn't have, or artwork over there that Diamond Art Club doesn't have. So these kits have made me a fan of her work, mainly just because of all the bright colors that are in them. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate everyone who stops by. I hope you have a great day. Bye.